Okay, we left off. We did... Well, we're doing a trial. We just did an investigation. Ah, I forgot about karma. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh yeah, freaking child over here. Very well, apparently the prosecution's also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement? Tacos don't have to be a cheat. Very well, no opening statements, so... Objection. That should have been like anyone watching me remove the cabbage. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Salamale. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now. Yeah, whatever. No, whoa, it's gonna freaking... Today's trial's gonna last 3 hours. And then I'll be lucky if I get to do an investigation that lasts 1 hour. And then there's gonna be a part 6 trial or whatever, and that will also last 3 hours. 3 minutes. Nothing in this game lasts 3 minutes. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? But must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. Tough talk from a guy if you would call the old man as a witness. That's true. He just knows how to game the system. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. Is that mysterious boat shop owner? The guy who totally doesn't have dementia, he's just faking it? No, it's Leo from that 70s show. Witness, states your profession. He's asleep. Oh, I'm the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. His stupid snap. And I are also rent boats. I wish I could- I need Leo here. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Mega Man X sound. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. See, Miles would get his name. Gordy's not here, man. Oh yeah, I have Keith and Meg. I guess I don't need Leo. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. I hate when he does that so much. I just want to punch his old ass face. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Like, it's not the finger wag, it's the face he makes. The witness will state his name. Is it Leo? Well, Oh, I was giving- last time I gave him the Greg voice. The Greg Nodba voice. I'm not really sure, yep. I can't do- I need to warm up. Also, it is hot it's hotter in my room than I thought. I might have to change my shirt. It was like cold, so I put on a sweater, and now it's just hot. My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Yeah. Oh, it's just talking. You can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? I mean, witness. I don't want to hear what this guy has to say. That's not true. Alright, what you got? It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. Objection, Your Honor, he's clearly wasted. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. See, also, he doesn't have a name. He's caretaker. Come on. This court is just such a scam. Everything about it. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Can't do... My vocals aren't flapping. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. I should give him that voice, because that's what... No, his face! There is nothing to question my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. What? It's almost over? It's Kara Taker. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. I would like to cross-examine. I'd like to do my job. Also, again, why is this court still going on? I proved Edgeworth's innocent. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. It's my job. Very well, you may begin. Is he having a heart attack? Excuse me, Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Finally! Von Karma's eating so much shit. Okay, it was the night of 24th, just after midnight. Well, this is already weird because the second gunshot happened before the 24th. So... Don't be silly, can't have a heart attack if he doesn't have a heart. Oh, you're so right. What is he having then? Is like the black void in his chest like trying to bring something in? Has Von Karma just been cheating his entire 40-year career and Phoenix was the first person to call him out on it? I think so. Like, has all the other situations just been like the judge just simping for Von Karma? Because he's over here like, the court will end in 3 minutes, and everyone's just like, oh, okay. Like, Phoenix is the only one with a brain. Anyway, yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seemed so sure about it today. Pulling the same BS straight out of law school. Maybe that's when, like... Maybe they didn't really do much law school back then. So he, like, knew how to game the system. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's definitely a guy who'd, like, never played fair his life. He's probably looked like this when he graduated. Anyway, I asked him and he's remembered. Isn't that right? It's a jury member? A juror? What's, so you would have started prosecuting in 1976? If this is 2006? Yeah, maybe they were more, like, relaxed about things in 1976. And then now, he just has a reputation. Z. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep. You see, continue. He clearly doesn't remember it clearly, though, because he's... Like, look at him. This guy's ready to fall asleep. So, this one... Wait, do I even... Wait, heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight? But the one... Yeah. This one was 11:50. So, everyone's lying to me. This 10 minutes matters. If you say about midnight, that's fine. But they specifically said after midnight. That's not good enough for me. Y'all are going to jail. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. Is there anyone who could verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. Polly's a bird! I'm not freaking cross-examining a bird! That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on this girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I fucking forgot to press on this. I think they do let the parrot testify. I feel like I specifically remember the parrot being on his shoulder in court, but I might have my memories wrong. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Certain. Yep. Good. Continue. Good. Looked through the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, man. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep. Oh, God, my voice. I can't do the gravelly voice anymore. I think I strained it too much yesterday. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time, that is. At the time. Okay, so you couldn't see them clearly at the time, which means he saw them clearly either before they got on the boat, or like the early parts of the boat. Well, I mean, he is a boat dealer, and then he heard another bang. I can't do Greg's voice because Greg's really streamed. I'm lending him the strength so he could do his own stream. When he's done streaming, I'll have my powers back. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. A man? By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he's right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important detail. Please add it to the testimony. So he saw... Tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. The man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. He's asleep. Dad! It worked! Dead curtain. Does he mean Cretan? Dead curtain Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he's walking by too. Oh my god, he's... Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Certain? What? No, dead certain? I may have accidentally said curtain because it looked like he was trying to say Cretan. So the hard C was still in my brain as I recited the word, so that's my bad. But what's a dead certain? Oh, no, I know what it is. Like, I'm dead certain. Okay, no, I get it. Sorry, for some reason not having the I in front of it, like the I am dead certain, was like completely threw me off. For some reason I was thinking of it like a noun. Like dead certain. This is what 4 hours of sleep and dealing with Von Karma and this old man does to you. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. I can't read! So I'm dead certain. Tisk. Nick, wait! When did you get here? Has she been here the whole time? Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Like, when did they... I know, like, Miles, like, posted her bail or whatever. But when did she get back here? Bail! Everyone at the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick or this trial's gonna be over. I don't really... I don't really know what to present right now. We proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Yeah, so pack up your bags, you're done here, Mr. Wright. Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. Like, yeah, that proves that it wasn't him. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints off after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. The judge is asleep. What should I do? Should we just keep I'm gonna keep raising objection. What's the worst that could happen? Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. No good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. We're fucking done! We should prove that... I think Von Karma should prove that Edgeworth did wipe the fingerprints off, huh? Because why would he, like, swap hands? By a contempt of court, but you're currently a crazy person as a witness, they have no standards. Well, they have a crazy person and Von Karma, who's clearly, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a big liar. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. Look, and we're trying to cheat by summoning ghosts. We need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes, but perhaps too high in expectations. Yeah, and the judge is asleep. What is going on here? You have to prove the real criminal instead of just getting your guy off. But, like, I guess so. But that doesn't... That sounds like an entirely new case, right? Is this like a freaking 2-for-1? I'm solving all these cases for the price of one. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He's already asleep. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide. We have like such an unreliable witness! Call in the bird! The bird would be more useful. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. He's not guilty! No, he's not! The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending the threat. That is all. This court is adjourned. He's not guilty! Wait! Who is it? Who was that just now? The DJ? Huh? What? Larry! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until yesterday. Yo! Dude, Larry gets pursuit theme. Let's freaking go. Think like, what's his name? Caretaker is still just like at his feet. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! Like he forgot a gunshot. I heard it too! The caretaker should just be on the ground. For fuck's sake, Larry. He's just like, oh yeah, how do you forget a gunshot? I love these games, but they're all like filled with the dumbest people. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. That is true, it has been decided, but I guess this is a new case now. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? He's so interested. Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Oh my god. This might do more harm than good. Like, the parrot would still be a better witness. But we have Larry. Well, this is the first time something like this has happened in my court. Not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick! This is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. Bring in the parrot, please. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay, that's true. Your Honor, There is another witness. It is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. That's, first of all, not true to them. In order to make sure no mistakes have been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? Do you not know the rules, Karma? No, I guess he doesn't get to testify. Not yet. Maybe he does later. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Eat shit, Karma. I'm not even respecting your full last name. Mr. Von Karma. I already called this new witness to testify. Now. What? Court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Look at Larry. I can't wait to see how many lies we're gonna have to pull out of Larry. The judge is actually doing his job. Probably just has to use the bathroom. Phew! That was too close. Oh, hi, Edgeworth! Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. He's so dramatic. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes- so he went to get it. Okay. When I streamed this yesterday, the order of events tripped me up because I was like, that happened a week ago, so why is it relevant to the murder case? But it flew out into the lake a week ago, and he retrieved it the night of the murder. Okay. I don't know why I didn't, like, realize that last time. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right, and he found the balloon and the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Shouldn't he have testified first, just to, like, answer all these questions? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me, and I just decided to pick it up. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Stop! He's pulling a snake. Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. No, his secret to his success is just, like, scamming people. We've already... This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. He's gonna be the answer to Edgeworth. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick! Like how Larry being an idiot is what's gonna save Edgeworth. No, the bird hasn't taken a stand yet. Caretaker showed up, said some nonsense, passed out, now Larry's here. Larry the answer butts. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Oh no. Larry's gonna save the day. I'd much rather Larry than Old Bag. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't he have time to prep his witness? Do you think he, like, just slid him at 20? The night of the murder. That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. First of all, he's sweating when he said that. Second, he didn't hear the second one. For Larry's testimony, now finally defend him. I was guilty of high treason. He's gonna sentence him to life in prison. That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court. I was gonna say, like, what are we gonna get out of that? In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry! I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Butts is sweating. What's the charge to crimes against humanity? Larry is just such a menace. What an innocent menace. Okay, he was out on the boat on the lake. Were you? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Oh. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? Just say what it is. You can't be vague. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you're looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. He knows about Gordy. Let's... because a lot of, but still. He has Gordy on the mind. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back to the rental shop. I keep like seeing H's as L's, so I'm like the rental slop. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry, so around 12. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where'd the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Yeah, how did you not see a boat on the lake? I mean, I'm guessing maybe the fog had something to do with it. Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry, I should be more helpful. Okay, so if he... Okay, it doesn't say specifically midnight, like, in the green text. But he said it was about midnight. So he probably heard this gunshot where there were no boats. Whatever noise that was. And then he left at that point. That's what his testimony is seemingly conveying. But there has to be something wrong about that. I call the parrot to the stand, please! I'm gonna present the parrot. Well, what else could that bang be? I thought it would be like the balloon. But that's a different time frame. Objection! How do you know you're streaming right now? Can you prove this is all just an elaborate fever dream? I'm pretty sure I'm in an insane asylum and I'm looking at a black screen and my nurse is like just letting me do it. So he was looking for something in the fog, willingly. Dr. Oliver. Oh, yeah, my doctor's Oliver. Miss Dr. Oliver. I don't actually have a Pomeranian, it's just my doctor. She's doing it again. Oh, Oliver's actually a human, I'm knobbing his ears. I'm just knobbing my doctor's ears. I want to say it has something to do with the gunshots. Hi Rex, thanks for the raid. How's your stream? How's it going? I saw a post about that. I didn't watch it though. Dahlias. I really like that part. I like the whole DLC. Alright, that night I was on the boat in the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. Quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Looked out over the lake, but you didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. See, normally I think like that's something, but like the difference between the gunshots are pretty far apart. Like 11:50 and then 12:15. Like that's still enough time for Larry to hear the first gunshot at 11:50 and then leave immediately. But like he would still, unless he drove off, like he'd still hear it. Like gunshots are loud. You know, he does say I heard that single gunshot. Like, him saying that single gunshot is a little weird. Because that kind of seems like he's overemphasizing the fact that he heard one gunshot, not any more or less, you know? But I feel like that's just me being really particular with it. But I think that this game's smart enough for that. Like, this game might be full of scams and like kangaroo court antics, but it is pretty smart. Okay, about the gunshots. I guess it contradicts with hers then. Wait a sec, Larry. But like, but the time still makes sense. Like, on the times I'm on Larry's side. You only heard one bang, you're sure? That's what I said. What's voice am I using for them? But Miss Lottahart testified yesterday she heard 2 bangs. The old man just now said the same thing. Yeah, but how far apart were they? They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me all nice and stuff, okay? That's not at all what a witness is like. Wait, do witnesses, are they like, I'm supposed to be like a customer here? Wait, does that mean like the witness is always right? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Larry. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Radio? Who needs a radio? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? A waste of time. Do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Well, yeah. We just found new info. Now there's like a radio present. Oh, don't get me started on the customer's always right, saying how it gets skewed over time. People just use that for like abusing employees now. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony. Be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Just bring in the parrot! Most reliable thing we have. Larry Hurd. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. DJ? Our DJ? You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Cares about his ears. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't it a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. The judge. Can you believe a word of this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Are you kidding me, Karma? True. Like, prove it! Prove it! Everyone's always asking me to prove shit. Karma, prove to me, prove to the court exactly what he was listening to that sounded like a gunshot, that he could confuse as a gunshot. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. Got his ass. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. I hope he's not talking about my courtroom DJ. He's my friend. He's my DJ. No one else can listen to him. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. A DJ? Can you tell me what a DJ is? Alright, it's only being alone on Christmas Eve. So you turn on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve, alone. I shouldn't have said anything. So I was listening to an all-request show. Good luck, Flag! Does it have a basement? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set that night? Whoa! He's even asking a question. Real booming loud, like... Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Yeah, but he couldn't remember on the spot. Remember exactly what the DJ was saying. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. He's interfering! I think we should care. Because we should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? It's a harmless question! Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Wow, he actually listened to me. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. So it was before midnight! So that was the one that was at 11:50. That's good! See? Freaking Karma? You see how much the help that did? Oh, that guy sucks. Well, he's clearly just trying to hide evidence. Because this says after midnight. I can't show the same evidence twice. But that could be related to that, so there was 3 gunshots. Because two after, 1 before. Okay. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Avon Karma's right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. It did help us! Most ludicrous testimony I ever heard. But there was one gleaming ray of hope in there. Gotta press it until we get to the bottom of what happens. Shown evidence twice before. I know, but it always feels wrong. Oh wait, I'm gonna press- I meant to present. Oops. I'm gonna present it again. No way! I hate that I can't. Presenting evidence the same evidence twice in a row always feels so wrong. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and oh my god, get there faster! Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Thank you for that, Wright? Do you realize what this means? We're about to get the blue background, aren't we? Maybe not. When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve! That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas! This is clear contradiction, Your Honor. There's a blue background. Hachaba, hachaba, hachaba. Yeah, it's when you think the same answer on test is C multiple times in a row. Yeah, and you're like, this is wrong. It can't be C 3 times. Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious. What? Oh, he looks fine. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know how you would say in Romanian. Don't let... Karma's not a representative of us. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim? I think Larry is right. Why would he be wrong about something like this? Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. Plus, we have the photo from 1150, so we know a loud noise happened early. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Oh, I'm about to show it. Show me evidence there was a gunshot. Oh, I'm so ready, dude. Just wanna freaking slap it in his dumb face. Look at this photograph again. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on this photo reads December 24th, 1150. Oh, There's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Ah, correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 1150. That is why this photograph was taken. That was a weird cut. I feel like I just, like, experienced a gap. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard gunshots after midnight. Well, I'm thinking these are all different gunshots. I think I just had a blackout. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It's the fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with 25-minute pause between them. Yes. Why would this be? Objection. Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? 4 hours sleep moment. I just had a little nap. Oh no. If I ever black out on stream, just freaking tell Twitch to ban me. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. No, because it has to be a loud noise. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Oh my god, the health bar came up. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Ooh, is it this? Because it was fired 3... I've never presented it because it fired 3 times. Is it finally this? It has to be this. This is the only thing that suggests there's like an instance of 3. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol is bothering me, Your Honor. Yeah, finally. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. So there was a gunshot 11:50, no boat, so they shot somebody on the dock or some shit, and then they rode the boat to the lake, shot the 2 gunshots, and then they came back, and that's when the boatman heard Edgeworth, I guess? The 3rd shot. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on the night of the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there are 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. What do you know, Phoenix? Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh, yeah, of course I remember. The murder in this case had the same idea as the murder in that case. They were just trying to frame somebody? Or was it like an accident? I don't really remember the outcome of this case. I think I vaguely remember, but I think it's like, I think I'm confusing myself as well. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, I'm gonna run with it. Yeah, like, in my memory, it was like on the dock, which is why there's no boat, and then they went to the lake. Because of... Is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Hey, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Testimony just now has cleared up the entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk tisk. So you finally realized the truth. There could be no murderer here than Edgeworth himself. What, Karma? Manfred von Cheater? Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. I hate your face! Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well... the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. You made it so hard to imagine a possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. timestamp on the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 after that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Okay, one's definitely Edgeworth and the murderer. Yeah, so I think it was that. I think Hammond, of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. It was the parrot! Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer, then. The murderer's name, right? Well, it's... Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Because he didn't tell us! You don't know? Bah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man! At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Yeah, that old man is pretending he has dementia. And Polly, how could you do this, Polly? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on the boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? By the docks. Show the judge where the murder took place. Well, I assume it's by the docks. Well, it's this general area. I don't know exactly where. Like, are they gonna, like, get mad if I... Here, I think he murdered him specifically at this pixel. Around here, maybe? Maybe, Mr. Wright? I don't know. Yes, well, maybe because there is no good reason. The murderer thought we never expected. Maybe you should try again. Oh, he doesn't even care about the... What about the shack? Was it in the building? Oh, it's in the building. Okay. I was close. I was close. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone ever seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Yo, we get a little diagram. 1 pixel off the first time. Classic. The night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot. But that's even, like, so he heard the gunshot, like, next to the, like, he was right outside the building, and he's just like, oh, I forgot that I heard it. Come on, Larry. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Larry, at least he found his balloon. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? I'm so sure. Anything for Edgeworth. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure it out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Yeah, and that's why the parrot heard what he heard. This is around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. And then he got on the boat with Edgeworth and went out to the middle of the lake. And who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? It was the boat guy. course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details, details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanation is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire it twice. To create a witness. Because if he fired twice in the water, he's not gonna give a shit about missing. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then he swam away. Murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Yeah, and then Edgeworth picked it up. And then Robert's corpse is found later. Danganronpa style in the manga sequence. That'd be so cool. I see. I completely forgot Danganronpa did that. I loved it. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And threw the body into the lake! This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Phoenix, bravo. It was a bit of a stretch sometimes, but I mean, he's clearly right. He's always right. He's Phoenix Wright. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker quickly. Oh! He's coming back out? Bum, 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 bum. Very well, while we're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions! Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh my god, he's finally gets to testify? Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yeah, because he's great at his job. He's the best lawyer. Eat shit, all of you other ones. Phoenix Wright, best lawyer. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I see you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! Whoa! We got an escapee. What should we do? Find him quickly. We can't allow him to get away. We got a runner. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. Yes! I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day. Oh my god. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Smoke him out, yeah. Am I understood? Where else could he be? Go ask the parrot. One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Psh. Oh my god, what a weird day. Miles, you're innocent. I knew it. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Can't believe he got it so right. Well, at least we got that, or we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. He's sad! Why are you sad? Hey, Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you so grumpy? I mean, I know why you're grumpy. The running emotes are really cute. Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgy boy, you can tell us anything. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? Just spit it out! It's a nightmare I've had. Aww. Memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Or do you want me to solve another murder? Oh, he wants you to solve the freaking 15-year-old case. Dude, this is like 3 cases in one. This freaking court is seriously such a scam. Phoenix better be getting paid for 3 separate cases. I've saddled him with too many feelings. Yeah, I've been there. Been there, Miles. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. Memory of murder. You just straight up confessed? Well, no, it's already been like, well, that's about to be 3. Because we already proved his innocence, and they're like, okay, well now prove to us who could have killed him. And they're like, okay, well that's a different case. And now it's the Miles thing. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never! Nick. No, Larry, get out of here. We were talking about Miles. Yo, how's everyone doing? Yeah, that's true. I also solved the case of Gordy, so it's a 4-in-1. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. No. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know what he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. You don't count in this, Maya. But why you, Larry? Huh? Yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Let's talk about Edgeworth. Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. See, if I remember one thing very well from the anime, and it's like all the flashbacks when they were little kids. They saved me, Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Yes. Do they do the flashback images? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Who was murdered in their class trial? I can see why you'd forget that, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. Yeah, the anime fleshes this all out. It's great. Make-believe crime case? I guess so. It's like little kid activity. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Yeah, look at this. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty was you! Thief! Give the money back! No one play with him! Aww. You're not gonna play with you anymore. Shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. But now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. No! Don't do it, Phoenix. You didn't do anything wrong. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. Aww. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in this trial is evidence! Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Yeah. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Look at his little bow tie on. He's so cute. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Look at him being a little defense attorney at, like, 7 or however old they were. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? And Larry! This is always how it goes. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Aww. Very well. Oh, she got told off by Larry. I'll replace the money myself. Teacher's like, I'm too fed up with this, these fucking kids. Just give them my $38. I work hard for this. Teacher salary? $38? And then she retired the next year. She's like, fuck this. The class trial's over. No pizza party later. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Aww. Best. Yeah, Miles defending him in their class trial. They became BFFs. I would definitely recommend watching the anime episodes of that part. It's great. Maybe the teacher did steal it. There's supposedly stolen money, but there's no Edgeworth or Larry equivalent. Aww. We just thought he stole money. Basically Ace, Luffy, and Sabo. Oh god. Well, they're all alive. Unlike the others. Phoenix is- he's- like, if Luffy's gonna be future king of the pirates, Phoenix may as well be king of the defense attorneys, so that's that equivalent. Anyway. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. King of the Attorneys. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well... If he saw an opening for the crew lawyer, that's true, you could join him. Yeah, I would say... I'd say Edgeworth would be the Sabo, I guess, but like, I don't have the heart to make Ace... I don't have the heart to make Larry any of them. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. He's gonna find the one piece of evidence, and you know what? He always does. Really is king of the attorneys. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Oh. Aw, like he's so cute. I'm gonna become a defense attorney just like my father. And he ended up not. He became an asshole prosecutor. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. Could have been worse. He could have died. So they were like best friends for a couple months. Little edgy poo, I know. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark suspicions of a demon attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. No, not cute little edgy poo when he was 7. Look how smug he is. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the edgy I used to know at all. Because y'all were like 7. Come on. He did, Enzo. That's true. That's probably why Phoenix does it, though. Because Edgeworth looks so cool doing it. He got turned into a vampire. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop in, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. If he's... You know what? That's kind of a Legally Blonde scenario. When what's her name? Reese Witherspoon goes to law school to impress a guy, but then she ends up learning her own self-worth, that she's just really smart, and she becomes an awesome lawyer. That's kind of what Phoenix did. Phoenix joined law school to meet up his boyfriend, and then he ended up just realizing that he's just a really good defense lawyer. Aww. Mine's Jennifer Coolidge. Let's meet together in the law world. Wait, both Ace Attorney 1 Legally Blonde were 2001? Oh yeah, wait, on GBA? That's- oh my god, that- well, that's a little suspicious. It is a love story. I never thought of it being Legally Blonde until now. With less murder, that's true. Maybe like in early Legally Blonde drafts, there was murder and more murder involved. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who could help him. This is kind of like stalkery though, because he knew the real Edgeworth when they were children. People change, Phoenix. They were like less than 1 month apart. Holy shit. Just like your school trial. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. We're gonna die. It's getting a little weird. It's also kind of parasocial. He doesn't really know me, but I know the real him. I can fix it. Yeah, it's very weird. Like, Edgeworth doesn't seem to be, like, pushing him away, though, so I guess he's okay with it. But in any other circumstance, this would be very weird. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Please. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go. What did we get rid of? Bum, bum, bum. We didn't really get rid of that much. Just the photos? The, what, 1150? Okay. We just got rid of 2 things of evidence. Oh, and Lada's camera. The camera and the 1150 photo, I think is the only thing we got rid of. Works for me! Alright, boat shop. Become a game developer so I can meet Miyamoto. Wish me luck. Good luck! I'm gonna be a game developer so I can... Yeah. I can also meet Miyamoto. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe! Close one today, eh? Oh, close. I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks for you, thanks to you. I can't read today, I'm sorry. 4 hours of sleep, brain. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. Wait, no, it was 3 hours, because it was almost 8. It was like 7:38 or something when I fell asleep. Like, the last time I looked at my clock before I know I fell asleep, it was 7:38. So at some point, this is like a trial. At some point after 7:38 a.m., I fell asleep, and I woke up roughly around like 11:05. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. He's almost like... I'm kind of doing like a Bartolomeo voice for him. He kind of like is a Bartolomeo, but like to Edgeworth's Luffy. Don't need semantics here. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. What? The woods? Where Lada was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. They're finally locking it down. The signs didn't work, so they have to like actually lock it down. The going Edgeworth. The going Luffy. Well, what do you call him? Well, he calls him Pal. He'd probably try to call him Nick. Nah, he'd respect him. He'd say his full name. It'd definitely be Mr. Phoenix. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, but... we can go to the... Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? It's like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. The boat rental shop, let's go. Is he's probably, I mean, he ran off, but... That old caretaker got away. Yup. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! Who's that? I know that clearing your throat anywhere. What are you doing here? Hello, what might you be doing here? What voice did I use for him? I don't know, old man voice? Going out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Oh, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, not so sure about that. Ho ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer some assistance. Well, he knows about the DL6 incident, so I probably have to talk to him about that. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? He was probably looking for the boat guy. Who knows? I know. Oh, he left his bird! Oh, the bird's gonna spill the secrets. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! She's so cute. Can I talk to her more? Can I show the parrot evidence? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Right now the bird's gonna hate me. Hey, bird, can I present you some evidence? Should I go back to his office? Miles! You're so cute with your little bow tie when you're 7. Where's that? Switch this out. It looks dumb. Get a bow tie again. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Aww. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. No, she's spilling the secrets! She's being a horrible wingman! Ridiculous. See, he hates me now. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple? Called me a simpleton. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Aw, we get so sad sometimes. Stop being so sad. May I interest you in a parrot? Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with the parrot. Okay. Oh, I have the DL6 photos. Nick, no, I'm sorry! That's a photo of his father, don't show him that. You're right. Oh god, Maya just saved me there. Now probably is a good time to dredge up those memories. Yeah, he's like in detention. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Nothing, Edgeworth. What about the file? It was that case that changed my life. Tomorrow on December 28th. Statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never! Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. Why prosecute? Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. Okay. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? But that's not all what defense attorneys do, Edgy. Sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. Oh. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I think we, like, the evidence is, like, photos sometimes. Like, you take a picture of the parrot. I don't know. The evidence is, like, doesn't make sense sometimes. But it looks like Phoenix just has a parrot in his pocket. May pique your interest in this parrot. It's also about stupid. This game's so goofy. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. Whoa, it's so empty right now. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's pretty fucked up. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. At like 7 years old. I totally get it. I hate them too, except for Phoenix. Boo, defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Makes sense, they're both scam artists. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. But he sucks! Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. Determine that, yes. All Von Karma does is his job. To find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. That's so sad, like he had to be the prosecutor for Edgeworth's case. Like, come on, don't... Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. I don't think Von Karma likes you very much. Like, why he could have, like, declined him. He did Oliver's hermf, just making Oliver noises. It's okay, Edgeworth, just pet his head. It's okay, don't look so sad. Scratch the chin. Okay, let me get out of here. I scratched Edgeworth's chin, and now he looks at me weird. Pet the edgy poo. He's out again. His chin. Based on how whippable they are. Like Edgeworth? When does he work anyway? Well, he's probably still at the boathouse. No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. I'm tired of coming back later. Did y'all find him? Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? Said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Petting Edgeworth the game. They should... You know how in, like, Pokemon you could pet the Pokemon and feed them? Like the puffins and stuff? Should be able to, like, feed Edgeworth. Yeah, where's the other things I have to interact with? Ah, the birds. Oh shit, I'm back here. Can I present anything? Here, I already showed him the pigeon. What about her? What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Oh, he was impressed! Oh yeah! Like in Fire Emblem Fates, you could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna make an Edgeworth petting sim. Skin shit minigame they removed from Fire Emblem. Yeah. Include that. Ace Attorney 9, maybe, if we're lucky. Show him the pigeon. Just show him the pigeon if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, granted you were at the end of your rope, but still. He's impressed with us. Nikki noticed. Haha. It worked. Going to lawyer school. Pulling the old Legally Blonde worked. He's impressed with us. I think I showed him all this. Where else can I go? What did I not show to somebody that's important? Because, like, everything else I have is, like, old evidence. I mean, I guess I could try to, like... There's someone in there? Oh, you're right. There's a few policemen in there. You must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. The caretaker may have been just hiding in the bushes. Space for one more boat. He's infantry. Coffee drinker game? Polly, what's the number to the safe? Oh yeah, the safe! Let's open it! Yes! Open it, he's not here! How could I forget the safe? There might be a clue. Phoenix! This guy's the murderer, of course there's gonna be a clue. Finding him when they hear snot bubble pop, they just follow it. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. No, that's not boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? Very, very carefully, clearly written. How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Oh god, the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Yes, it's another framing. It's probably nothing. We can put it back in the safe, Maya. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake. Getting on the boat. Firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Damn, so he was right. What do you think it means, Nick? I think they have to get their revenge on Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? I don't know, but it looks like these instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Let's go to the entrance. Miles! Miles, I found something! Miles! Edgeworth! See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. Hi, Bobo. Get your revenge on B, Oliver reads how to steal a sandwich. Because I eat his ears. Look, has nothing to do with the ears, Edgeworth. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? It's Yami Yugi. I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. Whose life did you ruin? Just start listing all of them. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on DL6. Wait. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yes, it's Yami Yugi. Look into the devs. This team made some intricate stories. They're amazing. I recommend all of them. And then Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick's great. Because that's a standalone, so you just can, you know, it's not like a running series. I know that's how I read it. Statute. I'm not trying to add an extra T. I think this is the secret. It's all because of Maya, too. She wanted to snoop. Yogi? The suspect in DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Tell me about him, Miles. Yanni Yogi. It so just looks like Yami Yugi. Oh, he was a court bailiff? Oh. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Oh, it was a coincidence? Is this the elevator? Looks like a courtroom. The quake was incredibly strong. Yeah, I forgot an earthquake was part of that. I remember the elevator, not the earthquake. I don't know Bozan. I don't know if they've ever made Conan games. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I don't- like, they really shouldn't panic in a situation like this. I made fun of it. No, it just like threw me off guard because I'm like, I don't remember anything about an earthquake. Like going in fetal position. But now I understand, Miles. I'm sorry. I would be traumatized by this as well. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use some more oxygen! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. That's such shit! In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. What a disgrace. Oh, they took out the earthquake from the anime adaptation, maybe that's why. No, because I wouldn't really remember it from the anime either. Like, I didn't pay that much attention to the anime. But maybe, because I do remember, like, the childhood stuff with Miles the most. But I definitely do remember from the games. It's been so long. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me this last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. Oh my god, you could tell us anything. You mean the nightmare? Oh my god, the flashback to what he told us about the nightmare. It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime. Crime you committed? Memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Oh. It's tell all time with Edgeworth. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help! Yeah, I played them when they first came out. So like 2005. Don't shout, you'll just use some more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you. No, don't. Stop breathing my air. This is totally a sane person. No, father! He's attacking father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Aw, get away from my father! Aw. Warg! He tried. He didn't even, like, use the gun. He just, like, tried to knock him out. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? Aww. That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. No, you could never! What? If you think about it this way, the letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. But, I mean, he's still, like, he didn't get convicted. Like, he's still innocent. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. No, you didn't! This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about DL6. I think we know. No, Edgeworth would never. This is not how it went down. Edgeworth doesn't remember either. It's okay. Scratch his chin, scratch his chin. Alright, we'll see you later. He'll be fine. He's like a cat now to me. Mr. Grossberg, we need your help! Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth! You warm geek? I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well... Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. You don't know him like I do. As you imagined. Aww. His little bow tie. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Why not do it earlier? Been more invested, head up and for your voices. Aw, thank you! I'm glad they're helping at least a little bit. I'm not a professional voice actor. This is just for fun. I'm glad it's working out, though. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. So about old Greggy. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Wait, defense attorney without a peer? Oh, the Greg voice? Okay, well, Yami Yugi is about to show up, so I'll be ready for when he does. Greg's done streaming, so he passed on his power to me. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma's an extreme mad. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Yeah, I own all the Zero Escape games. I haven't played a single one, though. One day. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, a police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Faye. Are we getting... We're getting a flashback. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. So that's why he got mad. Yet Yogi was found innocent. But if we're to, okay, and that's why she was treated as a laughing stock, because it ended up being wrong. But we all know he's not innocent. She was right. That's just how this game's storytelling is gonna go. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. What? Oh. Oh my god, was it actually Edgeworth? No, I don't remember this. He was just trying to help him out. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? I can't believe we just got lied to by a ghost. That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. Edgeworth. Grey Fox, thank you for 5 gift subs. Fiona Yogi was declared innocent due to insanity. He still did the deed. He's just not responsible. Right. I don't think... I'm still thinking he's not innocent. But even the whole thing with, like, doing it due to insanity, I don't know. I feel like that's too much of a loophole. Pleading insanity. Okay, so about this. Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? Which is strange that Mama Faye be considered wrong. She would have been right. Yeah. Yeah. What are you pulling here, Grossberg? He never trusted his clients, that one. Okay. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Okay. That's what they mean. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I think it was Manfred. It's likely. Wouldn't it be the other two? Well, I guess it could be Yogi if he's still crazy. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill his own student! Manfred, you fuck! Oh, I forgot about this angle. I already hate him. It's okay, we'll win. We'll beat him. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Because of this? Does he? Well, it's either the whole... It's either the file or the photo. I'm gonna say the file. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials. It's at least a 2-in-1. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage that the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Prosecutor Von Karma. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. Did he just want Edgeworth to, like, leave him alone with the case? He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. No! I have to solve his innocence again. Man, why couldn't we stop? Why do we have to find all this DL6 stuff? Why can't we stop when we proved his innocence on day 1? But if anything, now we're just gonna be able to give Miles peace of mind. He deserves it. Downloadable 6? Yeah. Download 6. Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Ooh, and he was right, because that's what he does. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Ooh. Faulty evidence was the only penalty Von Karma's ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Dude, he's so petty. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Who cares? It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. You know, that makes sense. I have a perfect eBay feedback score of perfect 100%. And if some guy give me a negative review for whatever reason, I'd be pretty petty. Take him to court. I wouldn't be able to handle the tiniest L either. Can't remove that either. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yeah. An unusual event for the man. Yep, perfect 100%. I'd come up with an elaborate revenge scheme at, within a 15-year gap. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in this many years as a prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have a strange idea about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? Well, that vacation probably wasn't a vacation for him. It was probably he was probably orchestrating something for that. What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Not my friend Edgeworth that I knew for 3 months when we were 7. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. That's true, Narcissus. Yeah, accidental murder is murder, but insane murder... Well, it's like, I guess with, the insane murder, it's just, they're probably not saying that it's not murder, but they're like, oh, well, he has a reason for it. He was just crazy. But, but the accident doesn't have the same, excuses? What the fuck? I feel like it's under the similar umbrella, especially if, the elevator was pitch black. He threw a gun because he was, trying to defend his dad. Because this other guy was trying to hurt him. That's not murder in that case. I mean, it is. You still kill a guy. But it's not like I just, he freaking went to him and shot him in the face. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials, Alright, good luck out there, Grossberg. Miles, we have so much new things! So much new things! I have to go talk to, Gumshoe, are you here? There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be looking out for the old guy. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. I don't want to be in the same room as him. Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick! He's gonna steal the evidence! Von Karma! Just, run in and tackle him and take what he's holding and run out. Dusty as always. We were only here yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Damn it, he left. Unless he's hiding because he's a vampire. Why is this open, huh? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DO6 is completely empty! What? What are you doing in here? Oh, look at his beady eyes. Eek! Fun karma! You. How did you know my name? What? We're in the court together, you idiot. What if he was using a drawer as a coffin? Have we met? Oh, he's stupid. Okay, let's just pretend we don't know him. Get all the evidence we want. What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Like, he's like smiling. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. I don't like your face right now. I'm gonna screenshot it though, because it's really scary. I was waiting for him to blink, so I... It's such a dumb face. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright. Let's talk about Edgy. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. Okay, see that smile when he said that? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tell me, tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you would lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. You've done your homework so well. Then understand. You must understand. Well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. No. Yeah, well, I have the letter. I'm gonna get so in trouble by... Dead certain? I'm gonna get in so much trouble by showing him this. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Oh. And he was trying to burn the evidence! So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A taser? Oh, he just freaking has... Oh my god, for self-defense usually. Run! Indeed. I'm surprised he doesn't just, like, have a gun. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Why is this in the court? It's happening in the court records room. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. I know his look, too. Now give me the letter. He looks like, Zool, like the painting in Ghostbusters 2. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Run! Oh my god, please. We're gonna miss the day 3 court. Maya! Oh, he just got Maya out of the way. Holy shit. Dude, he's doing this in a police station! Oh, yeah, Vigo, yeah. Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the deal 6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? We just got assaulted in your police station? There's no Von Karma, only Vigo. Maya, open your eyes. Maya! Oh my god, she's dead. Okay, she's alive, don't worry. The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. Jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. It is a stun gun. I'm useless. Everyone's useless to a stun gun. Maya, it's okay. He's the freak who brought the stun gun. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. This is proof that it wasn't Edgeworth! I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Woo! Court time! Let's go. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm glad that I decided to stream today. It was for Edgeworth. We had to prove his innocence twice, but 2 entirely different things. And that I can go to sleep fully knowing that I saved Miles. After we save him, we're gonna be on first name basis.